If you want to get the best possible predictor results and in turn get the bulk of your staffing done early so the timetabuler can start the timetable as soon as subject selection concludes, here are a couple of quick steps you can take to ensure your data is as clean as possible. To start off, let's have a look at the master subjects table in School Data's Matrix Planning portal. We'll dive into this table in much more detail later on in section 2.6 of your School Data Manual. For now, we're just going to look at the option code, the unit code, and the feeder subjects columns. Your option code will probably be the code that students see on their subject selection form and staff will see on their staff intentions form. I like to leave it as the code of the first unit, but we certainly could edit this first record by scrolling to the right and clicking the edit button and changing it to, say, 11 ACC to represent Year 11 accounting, scrolling to the bottom, pressing save, and that change would be completely fine. The unit codes here are what will appear on your timetables. Now, when our predictor scours your old timetable files for subject-specific trends, it looks for your option code and any unit codes you might have. When we say it looks for trends, it's specifically looking for the ratio of students in the feeder subject who went on to do this subject. Then it does about 10 more calculations to make sure the prediction is as accurate as possible. This feeder column can have up to 3 comma-separated subjects in it, as you can see here, but the predictor only looks at the first. So why the second and third? Well, they are used in our student approvals module that we'll explore a little later on. Okay, so we're about to have a look at the data that needs to be tidied in your timetable files. In summary, we're going to say that the timetable codes need to match these option or unit codes to get the best predictor results. Right, let's head to the student file and see what we need to tidy in there. You can see this file is a multi-grid student file where each grid represents a semester. All you need to do in here is 1. Make sure your codes match the codes in your master subjects table, as mentioned a moment ago. And 2, make sure your codes are either all rolled over for semester 2 or all not yet rolled over. This is simpler than it sounds. You can see here on the left-hand side that we have the semester 1 codes in use. And for Year 11 Business Management down here, you can see there are 3 classes, each with their own 2-digit suffix. In the right-hand grid, we can see that the semester 2 codes have not yet been rolled in, and that's completely fine. If they had been rolled in, that would be completely fine too. But if some had been rolled in and some hadn't, we might get an odd figure for the number of unique Year 11 Business Management classes in this file. Up here, where the codes don't change for year-long subjects like Year 10 Italian over here and here, that's completely fine too. So there's probably nothing to tidy in here. Oh, by the way, I probably wouldn't painstakingly check every code to make sure it matches your master subjects table. When you get your predictor results, if any look a little odd, then that's when I'd go back and check that that code in the master subjects table is correct. Now over to the timetable file. In the timetable file, the data check is very quick too. Go to menu 7D. In here, we want to make sure that your subject codes are correct and match your master subjects table. I find that there are 2 very quick ways to do this. Firstly, the obvious way is to scan the subject code column while you scroll through the table. The second way is to scan the class suffix column as you scroll through the table. If you know that all suffixes should be the same length, then it's easy to spot ones that aren't. And that's it. A quick check of these tables and fields before you send your files through can ensure your predictor results are great first time. Thanks for watching.